Night arrives not with noise, but with permission. The universe does not command you to sleep, it quietly invites you. As daylight fades and shadows stretch across the surface of the earth, something ancient begins to awaken inside the human mind, a rhythm far older than cities, clocks, or screens. Long before science gave it a name, long before humans looked up and wondered, the cosmos had already designed a gentle pathway into rest. Tonight, as you settle into stillness, the universe begins its work, not through force, but through calm repetition, through darkness, through distance, and through silence. Above you, stars burn steadily, indifferent yet dependable, while beneath them forests slow their breath, animals soften their movements, and the planet itself eases into a quieter rotation. This is not coincidence. This is alignment. As Earth turns away from the sun, light retreats, and with it, the signals of urgency. The brain, sensitive to even the faintest change in brightness, begins to release chemicals that soften awareness and loosen the grip of wakefulness. Melatonin rises like a slow tide, not rushing, not demanding, but steadily encouraging the body to rest. This response is not learned, it is inherited. Every human carries within them a memory of the night sky, a biological recognition that darkness once meant safety, shelter, and stillness. When artificial light did not exist, the universe itself controlled the rhythm of sleep, guiding early humans into caves, beneath trees, and beside quiet fires as stars watched silently above. Even now, millions of years later, the same cosmic signals still reach you, even if you rarely notice them. Beyond the atmosphere, space remains unchanged by human schedules. There is no morning in the void, no deadline, no alarm. Galaxies drift slowly, taking hundreds of millions of years to complete a single rotation. Planets follow predictable, patient paths, never hurrying, never resisting. This slowness is not inefficiency, it is stability. The universe survives because it moves calmly. And when the human mind observes this vast, unhurried motion, something within it begins to mirror that pace. Thoughts stretch out, then soften. Worries lose their sharp edges. Awareness widens, and urgency dissolves into perspective. On Earth, night transforms familiar environments into quieter versions of themselves. Forests, once filled with motion and noise, settle into a layered hush. Leaves stop trembling. Insects shift from frantic buzzing to rhythmic calls spaced gently apart. Predators move carefully, conserving energy, while prey instinctively remains still, blending into darkness. This shared reduction of movement sends a signal across ecosystems. It is time to rest. Even the wind seems to respect this agreement, brushing softly rather than rushing. When humans listen to these sounds, whether consciously or subconsciously, the nervous system responds by lowering its guard. Muscles loosen. Breathing deepens. The body remembers how to rest. High above, the moon reflects sunlight not as brightness, but as reassurance. Its glow is enough to guide, but not enough to stimulate. Across cultures and centuries, humans have looked to the moon as a companion of sleep, a steady presence during the longest nights. Its phases quietly mark time, reminding the brain that change is gradual and predictable. There are no surprises written into the lunar cycle, only repetition and return. This predictability comforts the mind, reducing the need for vigilance. Under moonlight, the world feels softer, edges blurred, contrasts reduced. It is a visual signal that intensity has passed and gentleness has taken its place. Science now understands that the brain craves this reduction in sensory input. Loud sounds, sharp lights, sudden changes, all activate survival systems designed for danger. But night, especially when paired with images of space and nature, does the opposite. It reassures the brain that there is nothing to chase and nothing chasing you. The vastness of the universe provides an unusual form of safety. Problems feel smaller when placed beside galaxies. Time feels less urgent when compared to cosmic ages. The mind, no longer pressured to solve everything at once, begins to drift. As you listen, as images of planets and forests pass gently before you, your thoughts may begin to wander without purpose. This is not distraction, it is transition. The brain is shifting from focused attention to a dream-ready state, where logic loosens and imagery takes over. This is the space where rest begins, where the universe does not demand understanding, only presence. You do not need to remember facts or follow arguments. You only need to float as stars do, as leaves do, as time itself seems to do in the quiet hours of the night. And so, without effort, without instruction, the universe continues to help you sleep. Not because it knows you are watching, but because it has always moved this way. Calmly, slowly, reliably. And as your awareness softens and your breathing steadies, you are not falling behind or letting go. You are simply doing what every living thing beneath the stars has always done when the night arrives. You are resting in rhythm with the cosmos. As the night deepens, the universe continues its quiet guidance, shifting from invitation to immersion. Sleep does not arrive suddenly, it unfolds in layers, much like the cosmos itself. Just as stars are born slowly from clouds of dust and gravity, rest forms gradually within the mind, shaped by patterns that have repeated for billions of years. One of the most powerful of these patterns is rhythm. Everywhere you look in the universe, motion follows cycles rather than straight lines. Planets orbit stars, moons circle planets, galaxies rotate around invisible centers of gravity. On Earth, tides rise and fall, seasons change, and living beings move in harmony with light and dark. The human body is no exception. Your heartbeat, your breathing, even the electrical activity of your brain follows rhythmic waves, and at night, these waves begin to slow, guided gently by the same cosmic principles that govern the stars. When darkness settles, the brain shifts its dominant rhythm. Fast, alert brain waves that dominate daytime thought begin to fade, replaced by slower patterns associated with calm, imagination, and memory. This transition is not random, it is synchronized with the environment. Reduced light, softer sounds, and steady visual motion all encourage the brain to release control. Watching slow-moving visuals of space or nature is particularly effective because they lack sharp edges or sudden changes. A drifting galaxy does not surprise you. A slowly turning planet does not demand reaction. These visuals give the mind permission to stop predicting and start observing, a state that naturally leads toward sleep. In space, motion is almost imperceptible. Even objects moving at incredible speeds appear still from a distance. This illusion of stillness is deeply calming to the human nervous system. The brain interprets slow movement as safety. Rapid movement suggests threat, slow movement suggests stability. When you see stars gliding gently across a dark sky or clouds of nebulae unfolding like breath, your body responds by lowering stress hormones and relaxing muscles that may have been tense for hours. Shoulders drop. Jaw unclenches. The space between thoughts grows wider. On Earth, animals understand this rhythm instinctively. Nocturnal creatures move with deliberate care, conserving energy and avoiding unnecessary sound. Diurnal animals retreat into rest, trusting the cover of darkness to protect them. This shared agreement between species creates a planetary pause, a window of reduced activity that allows ecosystems to recover. Humans, too, are designed to take advantage of this pause. Yet modern life often interrupts it with artificial light, constant stimulation, and endless information. When those interruptions fade, even briefly, the body quickly remembers what to do. Astrology, long before it was separated from astronomy, was humanity's attempt to describe this connection between the sky and inner experience. Ancient observers noticed that the positions of stars and planets seemed to mirror emotional and seasonal changes on Earth. While modern science explains these patterns differently, the underlying observation remains valuable. Humans feel calmer when they sense order above them. A sky filled with stars provides a map, a structure, a reminder that the universe follows rules even when life feels uncertain. This sense of cosmic order reduces anxiety, which is one of the greatest obstacles to sleep. As your attention drifts outward toward planets suspended in darkness, the mind naturally loosens its grip on personal concerns. A problem that felt heavy during the day begins to feel distant when placed against the scale of the universe. This is not avoidance, it is perspective. The brain, overwhelmed by constant self-focused thinking, finds relief in vastness. Neuroscientists call this the overview effect, a cognitive shift reported by astronauts when viewing Earth from space. Even imagined exposure to cosmic scale can produce similar calming effects, reducing rumination and emotional intensity. When the mind feels smaller, it also feels lighter. Forests offer a similar gift, but in the opposite direction. Instead of expanding perspective outward, they draw it inward. The repetition of tree trunks, the gentle sway of branches, the layered depth of leaves and shadows all create a visual rhythm that is easy for the brain to process. There is no single point demanding attention. The eye moves softly, guided by pattern rather than urgency. At night, this effect deepens. Colors mute, contrasts soften, and the world becomes a study in subtle variation. This visual simplicity reduces cognitive load, allowing the brain to slip more easily into a resting state. Sound plays its role as well. In the absence of daytime noise, the ear becomes more sensitive to gentle, consistent sounds. A distant owl, a soft breeze, the low hum of wind through leaves, these sounds lack sharp beginnings or endings. They do not require interpretation. Instead, they act as auditory blankets, covering the mind with continuity. Space, too, offers its version of silence. While not truly silent, the vacuum of space carries no sound waves, a concept that the human mind interprets as ultimate quiet. Imagining this vast, soundless expanse can be profoundly soothing, especially for a mind tired of constant input. As these elements combine, slow visuals, soft sounds, rhythmic motion, the boundary between waking thought and dreaming begins to blur. Images may arise without clear logic. Memories surface briefly, then dissolve. This is the threshold state, where the universe's influence is most subtle and most powerful. You are not being pulled into sleep, you are being allowed to drift there. The cosmos does not rush its creations, and it does not rush you. In this moment, there is nothing you need to understand, analyze, or control. The same laws that keep planets in orbit are quietly stabilizing your breath. The same gravity that shapes galaxies is gently anchoring your body to the surface of the Earth. You are held, not by effort, but by balance. And as the night continues, the universe remains exactly as it needs to be, vast, calm, and endlessly patient, guiding you deeper into rest, one slow rhythm at a time. As rest settles more deeply, the universe begins to change its language. Where earlier it spoke through rhythm and motion, now it communicates through distance and depth. Sleep, like space, is not entered by force but by letting go of edges. The farther the mind travels from the sharp boundaries of waking thought, the closer it comes to the vast interior quiet where dreams form. In the universe, distance creates calm. Objects separated by immense space rarely collide. Their paths are smooth, predictable, and uninterrupted. This separation is not emptiness, it is what allows stability to exist. In much the same way, sleep arrives when thoughts stop colliding, when worries are given room to drift apart instead of pressing against one another. When you look at the night sky, what you see is not crowded, even though it contains billions of stars. The darkness between them is just as important as the light. The human brain responds positively to this balance. Too much information overwhelms it, but a blend of presence and absence feels manageable. Darkness, scientifically, reduces visual processing demands. Fewer colors, fewer contrasts, fewer details require attention. This reduction allows mental energy to redirect inward, toward memory consolidation and emotional processing, both essential functions of sleep. In space, the largest structures in existence are defined not by matter alone, but by vast voids. Galaxies are arranged along enormous filaments, separated by expanses of near-nothingness. This cosmic architecture demonstrates a truth that the brain intuitively understands. Rest is not inactivity, but spacing. When the mind is given room, it reorganizes itself naturally. Neurons that fired rapidly during the day slow their activity. Neural networks shift focus from immediate response to long-term integration. This is when learning becomes memory and emotion becomes understanding. On Earth, night creates this same sense of space within the landscape. Details fade. Familiar environments become abstract. A forest path seen in daylight becomes a suggestion rather than a map. This abstraction reduces the brain's need to categorize and control. When things are less defined, the mind relaxes its grip. This is why dim lighting and soft shadows feel comforting. They signal that precision is no longer required, that survival does not depend on constant clarity. Animals rely on this principle instinctively. Many species choose sleeping places that limit sensory input, burrowing underground, hiding within dense foliage, or curling into enclosed spaces. These environments reduce exposure and simplify perception. Humans mirror this behavior when they seek quiet rooms, closed eyes, and steady sounds. The brain interprets these choices as safety, and safety is the gateway to sleep. The universe offers the ultimate enclosed space. Not in a physical sense, but in a psychological one. When you imagine floating among stars, there are no walls, no corners, no boundaries pressing in. This boundlessness paradoxically creates comfort. Without edges, there is nothing to anticipate, nothing to monitor. The mind, freed from the need to orient itself, drifts. This is why images of space often feel both expansive and calming. They remove reference points that anchor worry. Black holes, often misunderstood as violent or terrifying, also embody this principle of quiet depth. From a distance, they are among the most stable objects in the universe. Their influence is smooth, predictable, and patient. Matter spirals inward slowly, following graceful paths shaped by gravity. There is no sudden pull, no chaos visible from afar. Observing or imagining this slow descent can be deeply soothing. It represents surrender without danger, motion without effort. In the brain, a similar process unfolds as sleep deepens. Conscious control relaxes, and deeper systems take over. Heart rate slows. Breathing becomes automatic and rhythmic. Muscles release residual tension stored throughout the day. The mind no longer needs to decide what comes next. Instead, it follows internal currents shaped by memory and emotion. Dreams begin to form not as stories, but as sensations, images, and feelings loosely connected by association rather than logic. Science shows that during this stage, the brain becomes less concerned with the external world and more focused on internal maintenance. Waste products accumulated during waking hours are cleared from neural tissue. Emotional experiences are reorganized, reducing their intensity and integrating them into broader understanding. This process is not conscious, and it does not benefit from interference. Like the slow formation of stars, it requires time and quiet. Forests at night mirror this internal maintenance. While movement slows above ground, roots continue to exchange nutrients below. Soil organisms break down organic matter, recycling energy for future growth. The ecosystem does not stop. It shifts its activity to quieter, less visible processes. This hidden work is essential. Without it, the forest could not thrive. Sleep serves the same purpose for the human mind. It is not an absence of activity, but a change in focus. As your awareness softens further, you may notice moments where you lose track of the story, only to return without effort. This is not failure to concentrate, it is success. These brief lapses indicate that the mind is transitioning between waking and sleeping states. The universe does not require your full attention. It does not test you or demand comprehension. It simply exists, offering its steady presence as a backdrop against which your consciousness can fade gently. In this deepening quiet, the boundaries between self and surroundings become less distinct. You may feel as though you are part of the night rather than observing it. This sense of unity is another ancient signal of safety. When the mind no longer feels separate, it no longer feels threatened. And when threat dissolves, rest follows naturally. The universe remains unchanged throughout this process. Stars continue to burn. Planets continue to orbit. Forests continue their slow exchange of breath and shadow. There is no urgency in any of it, and there is no urgency required of you. You are allowed to drift, to pause, to rest within the same vast calm that holds everything else in place. And as the distance between thoughts widens, sleep draws nearer, carried on the quiet depth of the cosmos itself. As the mind moves closer to sleep, the universe begins to speak through softness rather than scale. Earlier, vastness created perspective. Now, gentleness creates comfort. Sleep is not only about letting thoughts drift apart, but also about allowing the nervous system to feel held. In nature and in space, there are countless examples of this quiet support, subtle forces that stabilize without drawing attention to themselves. Gravity, for instance, is always present, yet rarely felt directly. It holds planets in orbit and keeps bodies anchored to the Earth without requiring effort or awareness. In the same way, rest emerges when support is constant and unremarkable, when nothing needs to be adjusted or controlled. At night, gravity becomes more noticeable to the body. Without the distractions of movement and light, the sensation of weight increases. Limbs feel heavier. The surface beneath you feels more defined. This gentle pressure is deeply calming. Scientists have found that consistent, evenly distributed pressure can reduce anxiety and slow heart rate, which is why many people find comfort in heavy blankets or resting against solid surfaces. The body interprets this pressure as containment, a signal that it is safe to stop scanning the environment and begin resting. The universe, through gravity alone, provides this reassurance continuously. In space, gravity is also responsible for one of the most calming visual phenomena, orbital motion. Planets do not rush around stars, they glide. Their paths are smooth and repeating, forming predictable loops that never surprise. Watching or imagining this motion can slow mental activity because the brain is excellent at recognizing patterns. Once a pattern is understood, the brain stops trying to solve it. It relaxes. Orbiting bodies offer the ultimate solved pattern, endlessly repeating without deviation. This repetition is soothing not because it is boring, but because it is reliable. On Earth, the same principle appears in the movement of animals at rest. A sleeping cat's slow rise and fall of breath, a bird tucked quietly into its feathers, a deer standing motionless in moonlight. These scenes are calming because they show life without urgency. There is no need to flee or pursue. Energy is conserved. The nervous system, seeing this calm in others, mirrors it internally. This is one reason why nature documentaries often feel relaxing, even when no narration is present. The body responds to the behavior of other living things, especially when that behavior signals safety. The universe also comforts through temperature. Night brings cooling, a gradual drop that encourages rest. The human body naturally lowers its core temperature as part of the sleep process. Cooler environments make it easier for the brain to enter deeper sleep stages. This is not coincidence. It is alignment between planetary cycles and biological needs. The rotation of the Earth creates nights that are not only darker, but cooler, supporting the body's natural transition into rest. When you feel the coolness of night air or imagine the cold vacuum of space, your body responds by slowing down, conserving energy, and turning inward. Light, too, softens at night. The harsh angles of daylight give way to diffuse illumination. Moonlight scatters gently, reducing contrast and blurring edges. Stars provide points of light without overwhelming brightness. This low-intensity illumination allows the visual system to rest. Eyes relax. Blinking slows. Visual focus becomes less sharp, and with it, mental focus loosens as well. The brain no longer needs to interpret complex scenes, freeing cognitive resources for internal processes. In space imagery, this softness is often represented through nebulae, vast clouds of gas and dust illuminated from within. These forms lack sharp boundaries. They blend into darkness gradually, creating gradients rather than edges. The human brain finds these visuals comforting because they do not require precise interpretation. There is no single object to identify, no threat to assess. Instead, there is only form dissolving into form, color fading into shadow. This visual ambiguity is a gateway to dreamlike thinking. As sleep approaches, the sense of time also begins to soften. Minutes lose their meaning. The future becomes less pressing. The past fades into fragments. This temporal blur mirrors the universe's own relationship with time. In space, time stretches. Events occur over millions or billions of years. From that perspective, urgency dissolves entirely. When the mind adopts even a hint of this cosmic time frame, stress loses its grip. There is no need to solve everything now. There is no need to be anywhere else. There is only this moment, slowly unfolding. The body responds to this shift by deepening its relaxation. Breathing becomes slower and more regular. The space between breaths lengthens. Each exhale releases a little more tension, as if the body is gently sinking into gravity rather than resisting it. Muscles that held posture throughout the day finally let go. The jaw loosens. The forehead smooths. These physical changes are not separate from the mind. They are the mind expressed through the body. Forests reflect this same release at night. Branches settle. Leaves stop fluttering. The air becomes still. Even water moves more quietly, streams reflecting stars instead of breaking sunlight into motion. This stillness is not emptiness. It is readiness. It prepares the environment for renewal at dawn. In the same way, your stillness prepares you for clarity and energy when sleep has done its work. There is nothing you need to achieve in this moment. The universe is already doing what it has always done, maintaining balance through quiet forces and gentle repetition. You are part of that balance, not separate from it. As you rest, gravity holds you, darkness protects you, and rhythm guides you. Sleep is not something you must reach. It is something you allow, carried on the same soft forces that keep planets turning and forests breathing through the night. As awareness continues to soften, the universe shifts its guidance once again, this time through memory and continuity. Sleep is not only rest for the body, it is a return to familiarity, a reminder that you have been here before. Every night, without exception, the same process unfolds, and every morning you return. This repetition builds trust within the nervous system. The brain learns that letting go is safe because it has always led back to waking. The universe, through its endless cycles, reinforces this lesson constantly. Stars rise and set from Earth's perspective. The moon waxes and wanes. Seasons come and go. Nothing essential is lost in the dark. It is simply held until light returns. In space, continuity is expressed through conservation. Energy is never destroyed, only transformed. Matter shifts form but does not vanish. This principle offers deep reassurance to the human mind, even if it is not consciously considered. Sleep, too, is a transformation rather than an absence. Conscious thought fades, but awareness does not disappear. It changes shape. It moves inward, becoming less verbal and more sensory, less structured and more fluid. This shift mirrors the way gas clouds collapse into stars, or the way dust settles slowly over time. Nothing is forced. Everything follows a natural path. Dreams often begin in this stage, not as stories but as impressions. A color, a feeling, a fragment of sound. These early dreams are gentle because the mind is not fully asleep yet. It is testing the water, allowing imagination to surface without completely surrendering awareness. The universe encourages this by offering imagery that feels both real and unreal. Planets that float silently. Forests bathed in blue light. Animals moving without sound. These scenes exist somewhere between waking and dreaming, making them ideal bridges into deeper rest. On Earth, animals experience similar transitional states. Birds may half sleep, remaining aware of their surroundings while resting. Marine mammals can rest one hemisphere of their brain at a time, floating calmly at the surface. These adaptations show that sleep is flexible and responsive. It does not require complete unconsciousness to be effective. Even partial rest restores energy and balance. For humans, simply allowing the mind to drift without direction is often enough to begin this restoration. The universe supports this drifting through its immense predictability. Despite its size and complexity, it follows simple rules consistently. Gravity attracts. Light travels at a constant speed. Orbits repeat. This reliability reduces uncertainty, which is one of the greatest sources of mental tension. When the mind feels uncertain, it stays alert. When it senses stability, it relaxes. Observing or imagining the universe provides an abundance of stable patterns, reminding the brain that not everything needs constant monitoring. Nighttime on Earth is a masterclass in continuity. Even as activity slows, life does not stop. Cells continue repairing. Hormones are released in carefully timed waves. Memories are sorted and stored. The immune system becomes more active. These processes happen without conscious input, guided by internal clocks synchronized with the rotation of the planet. You do not need to oversee this work. It happens whether you pay attention or not. This is perhaps one of the most comforting truths science offers. Your body knows how to take care of itself when given the chance. Astrology, in its earliest form, was humanity's attempt to track this continuity across time. Ancient civilizations watched the sky not for entertainment, but for reassurance. The return of certain stars marked seasons, migrations, and rituals. These patterns provided a sense of order in an unpredictable world. While modern science explains these movements through physics rather than fate, the emotional impact remains the same. A sky that repeats itself night after night creates trust, and trust allows rest. As you listen, your sense of self may begin to feel less defined. Thoughts may lose their usual attachment to identity. This is a natural part of the sleep process. The brain temporarily loosens the networks that maintain a stable sense of I, allowing other forms of awareness to emerge. This is why dreams often feel personal yet detached, familiar yet strange. The universe reflects this duality perfectly. It is both intimately connected to you, through shared atoms and forces, and unimaginably distant in scale. Holding both truths at once softens rigid thinking. Forests at night embody continuity through sound. Even in near silence, there is always a background presence. The subtle rustle of leaves, the distant call of an animal, the soft movement of air. These sounds are not meant to be analyzed. They simply exist, reminding the nervous system that the environment is stable. Complete silence can feel unsettling to some minds because it lacks reference. Gentle, consistent sound provides a frame within which the mind can relax. Space offers an even deeper frame. The cosmic background radiation, a faint echo of the universe's beginning, fills all of space uniformly. Though inaudible and invisible to human senses, its existence represents ultimate continuity. A signal that has persisted since the earliest moments of time, unchanged, steady, and omnipresent. Knowing that such constancy exists, even abstractly, can be profoundly calming. It suggests that beneath all change, there is stability. As your breathing deepens and your thoughts become less defined, you are not moving away from yourself. You are returning to a state that your body and mind recognize instinctively. The universe has guided countless nights before this one, and it will guide countless more. You do not need to stay awake to ensure its order. It will continue, calmly, patiently, whether you watch or not. And in that assurance, sleep becomes not a loss of awareness, but a quiet continuation, carried forward by the same gentle cycles that hold the stars in place. As the night carries you further inward, the universe begins to work in ways that are almost invisible, guiding sleep through balance rather than sensation. At this stage, rest is no longer something you think about. It becomes something that happens beneath thought, shaped by systems that evolved long before conscious awareness existed. The universe is filled with these quiet regulators, forces that maintain harmony without drawing attention to themselves. Temperature, pressure, chemical balance, and motion all settle into ranges that support stability. When these forces align, complexity becomes effortless. Sleep emerges from this same alignment within the human body. During waking hours, the brain operates like a busy intersection, constantly managing signals, decisions, and reactions. At night, traffic thins. Neural activity redistributes, allowing deeper systems to take over. This transition is supported by the absence of threat. Darkness reduces visual input. Stillness reduces auditory demands. Familiar surroundings reduce uncertainty. Together, these conditions tell the brain that vigilance is no longer required. The universe, through the simple act of nightfall, removes reasons to stay alert. In space, balance is achieved through equilibrium. Stars exist in a delicate state where outward pressure from nuclear fusion perfectly counters inward gravitational collapse. This balance can persist for billions of years, creating a steady source of light and warmth without instability. The human body mirrors this principle during sleep. Systems that were pushed throughout the day return to equilibrium. Stress hormones decline. Repair mechanisms activate. Energy use becomes more efficient. Nothing dramatic occurs, yet everything essential happens. Forests demonstrate this same quiet recalibration. After sunset, photosynthesis stops, but respiration continues. Trees exchange gases with the air at a slower pace. Moisture settles. Soil cools. These subtle shifts prevent overheating and dehydration, preserving the ecosystem's long-term health. Sleep serves a similar function for the mind. It prevents emotional and cognitive exhaustion by restoring balance before damage accumulates. Without it, even the strongest systems begin to falter. As you move deeper into rest, your sense of control naturally fades. This can feel unfamiliar, even unsettling, for a mind accustomed to constant management. Yet the universe offers reassurance through countless examples of successful surrender. Planets do not steer themselves consciously. Rivers do not decide their path at every turn. They follow gradients, responding to forces rather than resisting them. Sleep works the same way. When you stop directing the process, it unfolds smoothly. Breathing becomes a central guide during this stage. Without conscious effort, it slows and deepens, finding a rhythm that maximizes oxygen exchange while minimizing energy use. Each breath becomes quieter than the last. This rhythm communicates directly with the brainstem, reinforcing signals of safety and calm. In space imagery, similar rhythms appear in the pulsing glow of distant stars or the slow rotation of galaxies. These repeating motions encourage the mind to sync with them, reducing internal noise. The concept of safety is crucial here. The brain cannot enter deep sleep unless it believes the environment is secure. Throughout human history, the night sky played a role in establishing this sense of security. Clear skies meant predictable weather. Familiar constellations meant known seasons. Even predators followed patterns that could be anticipated. The universe, through its regularity, reduced uncertainty. Today, while the threats have changed, the brain still responds to the same cues. A calm visual field, steady sound, and gentle narrative all reinforce the message that nothing demands immediate response. Animals illustrate this trust beautifully. A sleeping herd animal remains vulnerable, yet it sleeps because it trusts the group, the environment, and the patterns of the night. Birds sleep on branches, balancing effortlessly without falling. Marine animals drift in currents, allowing water to support them. These behaviors demonstrate confidence in natural forces. Humans, too, are capable of this trust, though it often needs gentle encouragement in a modern world filled with stimulation. As deeper sleep approaches, the boundary between internal and external experience blurs further. Sounds may weave into dreams. Images may form without clear origin. This blending is not confusion, it is integration. The brain is connecting sensory input with memory and emotion, preparing them for storage and processing. The universe supports this integration through environments that are consistent but not demanding. A forest does not suddenly change its shape at night. A star does not flicker unpredictably. Stability allows the mind to wander safely. Time perception continues to dissolve. Moments stretch or compress without concern. In cosmic terms, time is already fluid. According to physics, time moves differently depending on speed and gravity. Near massive objects, it slows. In fast-moving systems, it changes. The universe does not experience time as a single, rigid flow. When the human mind releases its grip on precise timing, it is aligning more closely with this cosmic reality. Sleep is not bound by clocks. It unfolds according to internal needs rather than external schedules. The body now enters stages of sleep where consciousness recedes significantly. Yet even here, the universe remains present as a stabilizing influence. The Earth continues to spin at a constant rate, providing a steady gravitational and magnetic environment. These forces help regulate biological processes at levels we rarely consider. Even cellular activity responds to these subtle cues. You are supported not just by your bed or your surroundings, but by the planet itself. There is no need to monitor this process. The universe has refined it over billions of years. Every organism that sleeps does so using variations of the same principles: reduced stimulation, rhythmic motion, balanced chemistry, and trust in the environment. You are participating in a pattern far larger than yourself, one that has proven reliable across time and space. As this section of the night deepens, thought becomes less linear. Words may lose meaning. Sensations become softer, more abstract. This is not the mind fading, but transforming. The universe does not lose energy when a star dims. It changes form. In the same way, your awareness is not disappearing. It is settling into a quieter, more efficient state, guided by the same calm forces that hold galaxies together in the silent dark. In the deepest hours of night, the universe becomes almost imperceptible, yet its presence is everywhere. This is the stage where sleep no longer feels like a process, but a place. Awareness floats rather than focuses, drifting through impressions instead of thoughts. The cosmos supports this state through its most subtle qualities: consistency, patience, and quiet endurance. These are not dramatic forces, but they are the ones that sustain everything. In the absence of urgency, the mind finally releases its need to remain alert, allowing rest to become complete. At this depth of sleep, the brain shifts into slower rhythms associated with restoration. These rhythms resemble gentle waves, rising and falling without sharp peaks. Neuroscience has found that such patterns are essential for physical repair, memory consolidation, and emotional balance. The universe reflects this wave-like behavior everywhere. Light behaves as a wave. Gravity ripples through space-time. Even galaxies form along wave-like distributions of matter. This repetition of form across scales suggests a fundamental principle: smooth oscillation supports stability. When the brain adopts this pattern, it aligns with a structure that has existed since the beginning of time. On Earth, the night reaches its quietest point just before dawn. This is when temperatures are lowest, activity is minimal, and the world seems to hold its breath. Many animals enter their deepest sleep during this window, trusting the stillness to protect them. The human body follows a similar rhythm. Core temperature drops slightly. Muscles become fully relaxed. Heart rate reaches its slowest, most efficient pace. These changes are not signs of vulnerability, but of trust. The body believes it is safe enough to let go completely. Space, too, has moments of profound stillness. Between stars, in the vast intergalactic voids, there is almost nothing to disturb the calm. These regions are not empty in a meaningless way, they are essential. Without them, galaxies would collide, stars would destabilize, and cosmic structures would lose their form. The void provides balance. In sleep, mental stillness serves the same purpose. It creates space for processes that cannot occur amid constant stimulation. Dreams during this phase may feel distant or fragmented if they are remembered at all. They are less about narrative and more about sensation. A feeling of floating, a shift in color, a sense of motion without direction. This mirrors the universe's most abstract phenomena, such as dark matter and dark energy, which influence structure and expansion without being directly observed. Much of what sustains reality operates beyond immediate perception. Sleep, too, does its most important work out of sight. The absence of conscious control is key here. Attempts to monitor or influence sleep at this stage often pull the mind back toward wakefulness. The universe offers countless examples of systems that function best when left undisturbed. A star's internal reactions are stable precisely because they are not interfered with. A forest regenerates because growth follows its own timeline. Trusting these processes allows them to continue smoothly. The same trust is required for deep rest. The body's immune system becomes more active during this time, identifying and repairing damage accumulated throughout the day. Growth hormones are released, supporting tissue repair and regeneration. The brain strengthens connections formed through learning and weakens those that are no longer needed. This selective process improves efficiency, much like gravitational forces shaping galaxies by drawing matter into stable formations while allowing excess to drift away. Nothing essential is lost. Everything is refined. There is a profound equality in sleep. Regardless of status, responsibility, or concern, every human body requires this state. The universe does not grant exceptions. Stars collapse if balance is lost. Ecosystems fail if rest cycles are disrupted. Sleep is not a luxury, but a fundamental requirement for order. Recognizing this can be deeply comforting. It means that rest is not something you must earn. It is something you are designed to need. As you remain in this quiet depth, external sounds may fade almost entirely, or they may blend seamlessly into the background of dreams. The brain no longer evaluates them as separate stimuli. This blending reflects the universe's tendency to unify phenomena at fundamental levels. Particles and waves become interchangeable. Matter and energy are two expressions of the same reality. Boundaries soften. Distinctions lose urgency. The sense of self continues to loosen. Identity becomes less defined, not as a loss, but as a temporary suspension. This allows emotional processing to occur without defensive barriers. Experiences are revisited gently, stripped of their intensity, integrated into memory with reduced charge. By morning, many worries will feel lighter, not because they were solved, but because they were placed into a broader context. The universe excels at context. It places everything within a scale so vast that nothing needs to dominate. Even in the deepest sleep, you are not alone. The planet continues to rotate beneath you. The atmosphere continues to circulate. The magnetic field continues to shield life from cosmic radiation. These background processes operate continuously, silently protecting and sustaining. You do not need to remain awake to ensure your safety. The universe has already accounted for that. As this stage persists, there is no narrative to follow, no instruction to remember. Rest is complete in itself. The universe does not require acknowledgement to function. It simply continues, offering stability through consistency. In allowing yourself to sink into this depth, you are not disappearing. You are participating in one of the most universal experiences shared by life on Earth, supported by the same calm forces that hold stars together across unimaginable distances. As the night progresses, the deepest layers of rest begin to ease, not into wakefulness, but into gentle movement within sleep itself. The universe does not remain in one state forever. It cycles, slowly and predictably, between phases of activity and quiet. This transition is subtle, like the first hint of motion in a calm sea. The mind, having rested in profound stillness, now drifts through softer currents, where dreams become more fluid and awareness lightly returns without effort. This is not awakening, but a natural shift within rest, guided by the same cosmic rhythms that govern all change. In space, no system remains static. Even the most stable stars eventually evolve, and the quietest regions are shaped by slow, persistent forces. This gradual change is never abrupt. It unfolds over immense spans of time, allowing structures to adapt without disruption. The sleeping brain mirrors this approach. After deep restoration, it transitions into stages where imagination and emotion become more active. These phases are essential for creativity, emotional resilience, and psychological balance. The universe supports this by modeling change as something gentle and continuous. Dreams in this phase may feel more vivid, though still calm. Images flow more freely, often borrowing from the visual language of space and nature. You may drift above landscapes, float among stars, or move through forests without direction. These dreams are not messages to decode. They are expressions of a mind exploring without constraint. The absence of gravity in space imagery often appears here, symbolizing freedom from effort and control. Floating is a common dream sensation because it reflects the body's state of deep relaxation and reduced muscle tone. On Earth, the hours before dawn bring subtle signs of renewal. The air begins to shift. Temperatures stabilize. Some animals stir quietly, testing the environment without fully emerging from rest. This gradual return of activity ensures that energy is not wasted and safety is maintained. The human body follows this same pattern. Hormones that support alertness begin to rise slowly, preparing the brain for eventual wakefulness without shock. This preparation happens far below conscious awareness, ensuring that the transition will feel natural rather than abrupt. The universe excels at preparing transitions long before they are noticed. Long before a star changes phase, internal processes adjust. Long before sunrise, the planet has already rotated into position. In sleep, this foresight appears as smooth shifts between stages. You do not suddenly wake from deep sleep into full awareness. Instead, the mind passes through layers of dreaming and light sleep, each one softening the transition. This prevents disorientation and stress, preserving the calm achieved during the night. Space visuals continue to play a role here by offering gentle motion without demand. Slowly rotating planets, drifting nebulae, and distant galaxies in gradual motion provide a visual metaphor for transition without urgency. The brain responds positively to this imagery because it mirrors internal changes. There is movement, but no need for action. There is change, but no need for decision. This reinforces a sense of safety even as awareness subtly increases. Forests offer similar cues. As night moves toward morning, insects may resume faint activity. Birds may shift on branches. The environment signals readiness without breaking stillness. These cues are non-threatening, allowing sleepers to remain at ease. The mind interprets them as confirmation that the world is stable, that rest can continue until it is naturally complete. Emotionally, this stage allows for gentle integration. Feelings processed during deep sleep are now reintroduced in softened form. Memories may appear in dreams with less intensity, often altered or symbolic. This transformation reduces emotional weight, making experiences easier to carry into waking life. The universe's vastness aids this process by providing perspective. When personal concerns are placed alongside cosmic scale, they lose their sharpness. They become part of a larger story rather than isolated burdens. The sense of time remains loose. You may feel as though you are moving through memories, places, or sensations without clear order. This non-linear experience reflects the universe's own complexity. Time, as described by physics, is not a simple sequence but a dimension influenced by speed and gravity. In sleep, the mind temporarily releases linear time, exploring experience more freely. This freedom is restorative, allowing creativity and insight to emerge without pressure. Breathing remains steady and unforced. Each inhale brings a sense of quiet renewal. Each exhale releases lingering tension. The body remains supported by gravity, by the surface beneath you, and by the planet itself. Even as internal systems prepare for eventual wakefulness, there is no rush. The universe does not hurry its transitions, and neither does your body. This stage of sleep is a reminder that rest is dynamic. It is not a single state, but a journey through different forms of quiet. Each form serves a purpose, whether restoration, integration, or preparation. The universe models this perfectly, moving through cycles of expansion and stability, activity and calm, without ever losing balance. As you continue to drift within this gentle motion, there is nothing you need to follow or remember. The story flows around you like a current, carrying you without effort. Whether you remain asleep or pass briefly through lighter awareness, the universe remains steady and patient, guiding you through each phase with the same calm reliability that has shaped nights and mornings since the beginning of time. As the night reaches its final hours, the universe whispers even more subtly, guiding the sleeper through the quiet art of preparation. Sleep is no longer merely a retreat from consciousness. It becomes a bridge between restorative stillness and the gentle emergence of awareness. In these moments, the mind is like a spacecraft coasting through the void. No effort is required, yet direction is maintained through the inherent laws of motion. The brain drifts in a state of semi-consciousness, where the layers of dreaming, deep rest, and gentle alertness overlap and intertwine, creating a seamless passage between the unconscious and the conscious. Observing the cosmos at this stage offers unique comfort. Stars, galaxies, and distant nebulae maintain a serene constancy, moving with the slow precision of forces that operate on scales incomprehensible to the human mind. Their motion is neither frantic nor abrupt. It is the quiet unfolding of natural law. Watching or imagining this cosmic calm sends subtle signals to the brain that stability is universal. Even chaos in the universe follows patterns at grand scales, and the mind interprets these signals as reassurance. Problems, worries, and minor anxieties shrink in importance when measured against the vastness of space. On Earth, nocturnal forests enter a similar state. Predators and prey alike have completed their cycles of activity, returning to their dens, nests, and burrows. Trees exhale at a slower pace, and the night air cools to its calmest state. Even water moves with reduced urgency, reflecting starlight in gentle, rippling patterns. These environmental cues provide subconscious signals of safety and order. The mind interprets them as confirmation that rest has been effective, that the systems of life continue uninterrupted, and that the sleeper can remain undisturbed. This stage also highlights the interplay between memory and emotion. Dreams begin to draw fragments of experiences from the day and weave them into abstract narratives. These narratives are rarely linear or fully coherent, yet they serve a crucial purpose: emotional integration. The mind revisits events, processes feelings, and begins the work of resolution. The universe, in its slow and deliberate motion, models the same principle. Stars form over millions of years, collisions shape galaxies, and black holes slowly accumulate matter, all without urgency or immediate need. Sleep mirrors this patience, allowing the mind to resolve and organize without rushing the process. Space continues to provide both scale and intimacy. Black holes, often feared in popular imagination, illustrate profound calm from a distance. They attract matter with precision, folding it into new configurations without sudden chaos. Galaxies rotate gracefully around invisible centers, creating spirals and waves that seem almost hypnotic. The brain, attuned to pattern, recognizes these movements as safe and predictable, reducing residual stress. Even the concept of cosmic time, spanning billions of years, reminds the mind that urgency is an illusion, allowing it to relax further into sleep. Animals' sleep behaviors offer additional insight. Many creatures enter microsleep or semi-conscious states before fully awakening, conserving energy while maintaining partial awareness. Dolphins, for example, sleep one hemisphere of their brain at a time, ensuring safety while resting. Birds can remain perched, alert to danger, while the rest of the body recovers. These natural adaptations reflect the universe's principle of efficient transition, demonstrating that rest does not require complete stillness, only alignment with environmental and internal rhythms. Humans, too, benefit from these subtle cues when immersed in calming visuals or gentle narrative, even without conscious understanding. As sleep softens, the perception of time becomes increasingly fluid. Minutes and hours lose their usual structure. The mind drifts through a continuum of sensation rather than sequence, creating experiences that feel simultaneously long and fleeting. This mirrors the universe's own relationship with time, where events unfold across scales that are beyond direct human comprehension. Experiencing sleep in this way aligns the brain with natural rhythms that favor conservation, repair, and integration, enhancing both physical and mental restoration. Breathing remains a central anchor. In these hours, each inhale and exhale becomes increasingly automatic, rhythmic, and calming. Oxygen delivery stabilizes brain function, while carbon dioxide removal maintains internal equilibrium. The body's systems operate seamlessly, reflecting the universe's principle of effortless balance. Just as planets maintain stable orbits without intervention, the body regulates itself, guided by intrinsic laws rather than conscious oversight. This allows the mind to drift freely, focused only on the slow pulse of life. The interplay of sound and silence becomes especially noticeable. Forests emit minimal nocturnal sound, perhaps a distant call or a soft rustle, creating a backdrop that is dynamic yet non-threatening. Space offers its own silent expanse, reminding the brain that absence of input does not mean danger. Together, these cues reinforce the idea that rest is supported, not by inactivity, but by calm and consistent environmental structure. Sleep, like the cosmos, thrives in this balance of presence and absence. In these final hours, the sleeper approaches a threshold between night and morning, between unconscious rest and conscious emergence. The universe's subtle guidance ensures that this threshold is crossed gradually. Just as dawn begins with gentle light, birds' early calls, and the soft warmth of the rising sun, the mind transitions slowly, integrating rest into renewed wakefulness. Every element, the rhythm of the body, the visual and auditory cues of environment and cosmos, and the internal processing of memory and emotion, works in harmony to prepare for the return to full consciousness. Through it all, the universe remains constant and patient. It does not hurry. It does not demand attention. Its calm consistency, from the smallest particle to the largest galaxy, reinforces a profound lesson. Rest is natural, necessary, and supported by the world around you. By aligning with these principles, the mind and body emerge not only restored but harmonized with the rhythms of life itself, ready to continue the journey into another day. As the night begins to wane and the first hints of dawn approach, sleep transitions into its final restorative phase, a liminal space where the mind drifts effortlessly between dreams and gentle awareness. The universe, silent yet attentive, continues to provide guidance through subtle rhythms and patterns that mirror the flow of life itself. This is the stage where integration occurs, where experiences, emotions, and memories collected during the day are carefully woven into the fabric of the subconscious, preparing the mind and body for renewed vitality. The brain, no longer required to process urgent external input, moves through waves of slow, restorative activity, guided by the same principles of balance and continuity that shape galaxies and planets across vast distances. From a cosmic perspective, transitions are never abrupt. Stars do not ignite instantly, they burn steadily for millions of years before changing state. Galaxies evolve gradually, and black holes accumulate matter over incomprehensible spans of time. Sleep mirrors these processes on a human scale, unfolding in stages that allow for complete restoration without forcing abrupt changes. Even the brain's transition from deep sleep to light sleep and eventually toward wakefulness is seamless, orchestrated by internal clocks that are attuned to the natural cycles of light and darkness. The predictability of this cycle provides an underlying sense of security, signaling to the mind that there is no need for vigilance or effort. This quiet trust is what allows the body to fully recover and the mind to process information efficiently. In space, the visual rhythm of rotating planets, drifting asteroids, and slowly spiraling galaxies reinforces the brain's need for gentle continuity. Observing these patterns, even in imagination, can guide mental processes toward the same kind of rhythmic, stable flow. There is no urgency in the cosmos. Every movement is deliberate, yet unhurried. Each orbit, each rotation, follows a predictable path, creating a reassuring backdrop against which the mind can drift without tension. This alignment between cosmic and internal rhythms enhances the body's ability to remain calm, regulate heart rate, and maintain steady breathing, all of which are essential for the final phases of sleep. The forest at night also exemplifies this principle. Even as creatures begin to stir before dawn, their movements are deliberate and measured. A fox might move silently along a path, a bird may stretch its wings without abrupt motion, and the soft rustling of leaves signals the gentle transition of the ecosystem toward daytime activity. These subtle cues are picked up by the brain even in sleep, reinforcing the sense that the environment remains safe and reliable. Such continuity ensures that awakening, when it comes, is smooth and unforced, avoiding the jarring disruption that can occur when the transition from rest to wakefulness is abrupt. Emotionally, this stage of sleep allows the integration of experiences. The mind revisits events from the day, evaluating and storing them with reduced intensity. Fears, anxieties, and minor frustrations are reframed within the context of broader patterns, much like a galaxy reorganizes its matter into spiraling arms without external interference. Positive experiences are reinforced and connections between ideas are strengthened, enhancing problem-solving and creativity. Dreams in this phase are often gentle and symbolic, providing the mind with a canvas on which to explore and understand without stress or urgency. Breathing remains a central anchor throughout this phase, with each inhale and exhale supporting internal equilibrium. The cardiovascular system is at its most efficient, conserving energy while supporting the brain and other organs in restorative processes. Muscles remain relaxed, yet subtly responsive, ready to resume movement when sleep ends. The body, like the universe, operates on principles of efficiency and balance, maintaining function without requiring conscious intervention. This effortless coordination is a testament to the sophistication of natural systems, both cosmic and biological. Time, as perceived in this final stage, is fluid and nonlinear. Minutes and hours lose their conventional meaning, replaced by a sense of continuity and timelessness. This mirrors the universe's own relationship with time, where sequences unfold across scales beyond immediate comprehension. In sleep, the mind experiences a similar elasticity, allowing it to process events, integrate emotions, and prepare for consciousness without rigid structure. This temporal fluidity is essential for both psychological and physiological restoration. Sound and silence continue to play complementary roles. The quiet of night, punctuated by soft environmental noises, provides a gentle backdrop that enhances the brain's perception of safety. The human mind, attuned to subtle patterns in its surroundings, recognizes this balance as a signal that vigilance is unnecessary. In parallel, the imagined silence of space, where sound waves cannot travel, reinforces a sense of calm and containment. Together, these auditory cues support the final deepening of rest and the seamless transition toward waking awareness. The sense of self remains relaxed but present, neither overbearing nor absent. The brain, in this stage, allows identity to soften, letting emotional and cognitive processes unfold without interference. This temporary suspension of rigid self-concept facilitates the integration of experiences, much like the universe accommodates countless processes simultaneously without conflict. Thoughts drift and merge, memories and emotions intermingle, and the mind's internal landscape becomes harmonious and prepared for the day ahead. As dawn approaches, the body begins its subtle preparation for consciousness. Hormonal shifts signal increased alertness. Circulation adjusts to meet the demands of upright posture. Neural pathways begin to prime for sensory input. Yet these changes are gentle, orchestrated to prevent abrupt disruption. The universe, in its patient and deliberate unfolding, models the same principle: transition without force, evolution without rush. Sleep, guided by these principles, ensures that the mind and body awaken ready to engage, restored, and aligned with both internal and external rhythms. In these final moments, it becomes clear that sleep is not merely a passive state. It is an active, dynamic process guided by cycles of rhythm, continuity, and balance. The cosmos itself offers an enduring metaphor for this journey: vast, patient, and precise. By aligning with these universal principles, the human mind and body achieve their deepest restoration. In the quiet of night, as stars slowly fade with the coming light and forests begin to stir, sleep completes its mission. The body is renewed, the mind is integrated, and the soul, in a sense, has traveled across the vast, gentle expanse of both inner and outer universes, returning with calm, clarity, and readiness for the day ahead. As the final traces of night deepen, the mind drifts effortlessly, guided by the subtle interplay of rhythm and stillness. Sleep now becomes a bridge between restorative calm and gentle awakening, a quiet continuum where the body remains supported and the mind continues its internal work. At this stage, neural activity flows in slower, more harmonious patterns. Thoughts are no longer linear, they ripple like distant waves across the brain's surface. Memory consolidation continues, emotional experiences are reframed, and the brain organizes information collected during waking hours. This internal organization mirrors the structure of the universe, where countless systems operate simultaneously without chaos, each following its own natural course. In space, galaxies drift along invisible currents of gravity, their stars rotating in coordinated patterns that defy haste. Nebulae expand slowly, clouds of gas and dust moving in imperceptible rhythms that ultimately give birth to new stars. These cosmic cycles are vast, deliberate, and patient. Observing or imagining these scenes provides a calming template for the mind, demonstrating that transformation and restoration do not require abrupt action. Everything unfolds according to universal laws, and nothing essential is lost. Sleep functions in precisely the same way, allowing the mind and body to restore and renew without force or effort. The forest at night reflects this same principle. As nocturnal creatures resume their gentle activities in the early hours, the environment remains stable, predictable, and safe. Branches sway without sudden movements, leaves rustle softly, and distant water flows without interruption. Even these subtle motions reinforce a sense of continuity, signaling to the brain that the world remains calm and reliable. The mind, sensitive to patterns and rhythms, uses this environmental stability to support deeper rest, transitioning gradually toward a state of readiness without urgency. During this stage of sleep, the body continues its most important restorative processes. Cells repair and regenerate. Hormones that regulate metabolism and growth peak in activity. Neural pathways strengthen and prune themselves, consolidating knowledge and experiences. The immune system becomes more efficient, addressing minor repairs and strengthening defenses for the day ahead. These processes are orchestrated without conscious awareness, just as the forces of the cosmos operate without instruction, maintaining balance and harmony across vast scales. Dreams in this phase become more vivid yet remain gentle. They weave sensory fragments, memory traces, and abstract imagery into narratives that are often symbolic rather than literal. You might feel the sensation of floating above an alien landscape, drifting past distant galaxies, or walking silently through a forest bathed in soft moonlight. These experiences do not demand interpretation. They exist to allow the mind to explore without restriction, integrating emotional and cognitive material safely. Much like dark matter influences the universe without being seen, these subtle dream processes shape mental and emotional balance quietly and effectively. Breathing becomes a central anchor in this stage. Each inhale and exhale flows effortlessly, maintaining steady oxygenation and supporting the brain's complex restorative functions. Heart rate remains calm and rhythmic, while blood circulation continues to nourish every organ efficiently. Muscles, though relaxed, maintain a readiness that ensures smooth transition when awakening approaches. The body, in this state, functions like the universe itself, effortless, balanced, and harmonious, operating under principles that require no conscious intervention. Time perception remains fluid. Minutes may feel like hours and hours like moments. This elasticity reflects the brain's detachment from the rigid sequences of waking life, allowing memory and emotional processing to occur without constraints. In cosmic terms, time itself is relative, stretching and compressing depending on scale, speed, and gravity. Sleep mirrors this fluidity, offering a state in which the mind and body synchronize with natural cycles rather than artificial ones, enhancing restoration and integration. The auditory environment continues to play a critical role. Gentle environmental sounds, a distant bird call, rustling leaves, or faint water movement blend seamlessly into the background of sleep. These cues provide reassurance without intrusion, signaling that the environment is stable and safe. The imagined silence of space amplifies this effect, suggesting an expansive, undisturbed environment in which the mind can drift freely. Together, these sounds and silences create a balanced acoustic space that enhances deep restorative sleep. Emotionally, this stage allows the mind to reorganize itself. Challenges faced during the day are reframed, stress is reduced, and emotional intensity is moderated. Dreams facilitate this process by offering simulations of experience in a safe, low-stakes context. This integration improves resilience and mental clarity, ensuring that the sleeper awakens not only physically refreshed but psychologically balanced. The universe models this principle in its own slow cycles. Stars form, collapse, and regenerate matter without urgency, creating ongoing balance and continuity. As dawn begins to hint at its arrival, subtle changes in light, temperature, and internal rhythms prepare the mind and body for awakening. These changes are gradual and gentle, maintaining the calm established throughout the night. Sleep, in this final phase, has ensured that both the mind and body are restored, aligned with the natural world and the broader rhythms of the universe. Even as consciousness begins to return, there is no rush, no abrupt disruption, only a seamless transition from the depths of night into the gentle awareness of morning. As the first hints of morning approach, the sleeper remains enveloped in a calm intermediary space where consciousness begins to stir without urgency. Sleep at this stage is no longer about deep restoration alone. It is about preparing for the gentle emergence into wakefulness, a transitional state that combines residual dream activity with soft awareness. The brain continues to consolidate memories, integrating experiences from the day with subtle emotional and cognitive adjustments. Neural networks fire in patterned, rhythmic sequences, creating a sense of continuity that mirrors the steady cycles of the universe. Even as sleep wanes, the body remains in harmonious balance, supported by the same forces that stabilize planets and shape galaxies across the cosmos. Space demonstrates a perfect model for this transition. Planets orbit stars with unwavering precision, maintaining balance without conscious intervention. Galaxies rotate, nebulae drift, and cosmic radiation persists uniformly, all reflecting principles of consistency and reliability. These cosmic rhythms resonate with the sleeper's neural patterns, reinforcing the sense of calm and predictability. Just as a star does not need to adjust its fusion process with conscious effort, the body and brain require no deliberate action to prepare for the new day. Rest and readiness coexist seamlessly, facilitated by natural laws that govern both the microcosm of the human body and the macrocosm of the universe. On Earth, the forest undergoes its own subtle pre-dawn shifts. Night-active animals begin to adjust, preparing for light without creating disturbance. Leaves and branches sway gently in the early breeze. Streams continue their quiet flow, reflecting hints of changing light. These delicate movements signal stability rather than alarm, providing the subconscious mind with cues that the environment is predictable and safe. Observing or imagining these natural processes encourages the mind to accept the approaching day without tension, further smoothing the transition from sleep to wakefulness. During this phase, dreams are often more narrative-driven, although still calm and non-threatening. Scenes may blend space and nature, such as floating above a quiet forest while distant galaxies swirl overhead, or drifting through planetary rings under soft cosmic light. The imagery remains soothing, guided by the same principles that ensure patterns in nature are comprehensible yet gentle. These dream sequences facilitate emotional integration and creativity, allowing the mind to rehearse experiences and resolve lingering tension without waking. In this way, sleep not only restores the body but also primes the mind for clarity, problem-solving, and emotional balance. Breathing, slow and steady, remains the primary anchor for the body. Inhalations expand the chest and circulate oxygen efficiently, while exhalations release tension and support calmness. Heart rate remains regulated, muscles retain relaxation, and the nervous system is primed for gradual arousal. This synchronization of body systems mirrors cosmic balance, where even in change and movement, forces remain coordinated. The stability inherent in these rhythms reassures the sleeper that awakening will not be abrupt or disruptive. Time perception at this stage begins to gently return to linearity. The mind senses the impending day while still existing in the fluidity of dreams. Minutes may stretch or compress, but there is a soft awareness of continuity, a recognition that rest is transitioning into activity. This mirrors the universe's own concept of time, vast, flexible, and intertwined with motion and gravity. Sleep at dawn reflects this cosmic fluidity, allowing the human experience to align with natural cycles rather than artificial constraints. The auditory environment remains calm and unobtrusive. Early morning sounds, the faint stir of animals, distant water, or the whisper of wind, blend harmoniously with the residual quiet of night. These signals indicate stability and safety, encouraging the mind to begin integrating sensory input without stress. In the imagination, space offers its own silent counterpoint. Distant stars remain fixed in their orbits, and galaxies drift without urgency, providing a visual metaphor for the seamless transition from internal rest to external awareness. Emotionally, this stage allows final integration and balance. Feelings are softened and reframed, worries lose intensity, and the mind organizes itself for the day ahead. The universe models this perfectly through the slow cycles of matter and energy. Stars recycle elements, galaxies redistribute mass, and black holes accumulate material without abrupt disruption. Sleep functions similarly. It consolidates, restores, and aligns, creating readiness without sudden effort. Subtle hormonal shifts signal the approaching day. Cortisol rises gently, priming alertness, while melatonin declines, allowing light to influence internal rhythms naturally. These biochemical adjustments occur without conscious awareness, orchestrated by internal clocks attuned to the rotation of the planet. The body and mind are guided toward optimal readiness by forces as consistent and reliable as those that shape the universe. As dawn's first light touches the horizon, the sleeper experiences a seamless integration of rest and alertness. Sleep has completed its cycle, supporting physical restoration, emotional equilibrium, and cognitive organization. The universe continues its patient, steady unfolding, a constant reminder that life operates on principles of rhythm, balance, and continuity. In this calm, transitional space, the mind and body awaken gently, ready to move into the day with the same harmony that governs stars, forests, and galaxies alike. As the world awakens, the final stage of sleep gently guides the mind and body into full consciousness, completing the night's restorative journey. This phase is neither abrupt nor jarring. It is a seamless blend of lingering calm, subtle awareness, and preparation for activity. The brain continues to integrate memories and emotions while gradually reconnecting with the environment. Neural activity increases slowly, moving from the slower, restorative waves of deep sleep to the faster, more coordinated patterns of wakefulness. This transition is orchestrated with remarkable precision, reflecting principles of balance and rhythm found throughout the universe. In the cosmos, transitions are always measured and deliberate. Stars evolve over millions of years, gradually altering their energy output. Planets rotate steadily, maintaining equilibrium as they orbit their suns. Galaxies expand and drift along gravitational currents, moving in synchrony with cosmic forces that ensure stability. These natural processes mirror the body's internal mechanics as it emerges from sleep. The heart rate rises smoothly, hormones adjust to prepare for activity, and sensory awareness resumes at a pace that avoids shock. The universe demonstrates that change does not require abrupt action. It can unfold harmoniously over time, and the human body follows the same principles. Nature, too, provides cues that ease this transition. Forests begin to stir with the first hints of daylight. Birds stretch their wings, leaves shift in the gentle morning breeze, and distant streams glisten in the soft illumination. Even in semi-conscious sleep, the brain perceives these cues, interpreting them as signs of stability and continuity. The mind recognizes that the environment is predictable, safe, and reliable, which supports a calm shift from sleep to wakefulness. Just as the universe maintains order on grand scales, these smaller scale patterns help the body maintain internal balance as consciousness returns. Dreams at this stage may feel more coherent or narrative-driven, though still gentle and soothing. Scenes often blend cosmic and earthly imagery, such as drifting through clouds of interstellar dust while gliding over misty forest canopies. These dream experiences continue to integrate emotions, memories, and subtle cognitive processing, preparing the mind to approach waking life with clarity and calm. Just as galaxies are structured through invisible forces, dreams help organize mental and emotional content without conscious effort, fostering equilibrium and insight. Breathing plays a central role in this transitional phase. Each inhalation expands the lungs and oxygenates the body, while each exhalation releases tension and facilitates relaxation. Heart rate rises gradually, and circulation ensures that muscles and organs are ready for movement. Even the act of waking becomes a coordinated orchestration, guided by intrinsic rhythms rather than conscious effort. The body's seamless coordination mirrors cosmic balance. Planets orbit without intervention, stars maintain nuclear fusion steadily, and galaxies evolve in harmony with gravitational forces. The perception of time begins to stabilize. Minutes regain their familiar flow, and the sleeper slowly aligns with the temporal framework of waking life. This adjustment is supported by light cues, environmental sounds, and internal biochemical rhythms. Cortisol levels rise gently, signaling alertness, while melatonin decreases, reducing sleep pressure. These hormonal shifts prepare the mind and body for the day ahead, much like the universe prepares for transitions through the accumulation and redistribution of energy and matter. Auditory and visual cues reinforce this preparation. The subtle sounds of early morning, birds, rustling leaves, flowing water, blend with fading sleep imagery to create a calm sensory environment. In parallel, the mind's imagination may still drift through space. Stars twinkle in distant galaxies, nebulae glow softly, and planets rotate in slow, predictable patterns. These cues provide reassurance, demonstrating that both the external world and the universe at large are stable, predictable, and safe. The brain, attuned to pattern recognition, interprets these cues as confirmation that it can re-engage with consciousness without stress or confusion. Emotionally, this stage is marked by integration and balance. Feelings that surface during deep sleep and dream states are moderated, reframed, and organized, reducing anxiety and enhancing resilience. Memories from the previous day are consolidated into long-term storage, while the mind prepares to encode new experiences. The universe demonstrates this principle through cycles of matter and energy. Stars generate elements that will form new systems, galaxies interact without immediate disruption, and black holes accumulate mass steadily. Sleep, in essence, mirrors these cosmic processes, ensuring that restoration, integration, and preparation occur in harmony. Subtle movements accompany this stage. Fingers flex, toes shift, and muscles stretch gently, all without conscious command. The body is awakening gradually, guided by its internal rhythms. These movements mirror the slow, deliberate motions of the cosmos, the orbit of a planet, the rotation of a star, or the drift of a galactic arm. Each motion is precise yet effortless, ensuring stability while accommodating gradual change. Similarly, the sleeper's body transitions without abrupt interruption, maintaining equilibrium and ease. As consciousness continues to return, the mind experiences a sense of continuity with the night's restorative journey. The universe, with its vast networks of stars, planets, and cosmic phenomena, provides a subtle template for this continuity, reinforcing that change can be gradual, safe, and harmonious. The forest, with its pre-dawn activity, offers a microcosmic reflection of cosmic rhythms, signaling that life persists smoothly across scales. By observing or imagining these patterns, the brain is reassured that awakening is a natural, non-disruptive process. Finally, the sleeper approaches full awareness. The night's restorative processes, both physical and cognitive, have been completed, leaving the body balanced, the mind integrated, and the spirit calm. Sleep has acted as a bridge, guiding the individual from deep rest through fluid dream states to gentle consciousness. The universe continues its patient, rhythmic unfolding, demonstrating that all transitions, whether cosmic or human, can occur with grace, balance, and continuity. In this alignment, the mind and body emerge ready for the day, supported by both internal rhythms and the enduring patterns of the cosmos. As the early morning light begins to filter gently through the environment, sleep's final stages offer a serene transition from the inner world of rest to the external world of waking consciousness. This phase is marked by an exquisite balance. The mind is still partially immersed in the fluidity of dreams, while the body begins to prepare for activity. The neural patterns that dominated deep sleep give way to faster, more coordinated rhythms, facilitating alertness without abruptness. Memory, emotion, and sensory integration continue to occur in a subtle, seamless manner, ensuring that the body awakens restored and the mind emerges calm, focused, and ready to engage with the world. In the cosmos, transitions are rarely sudden. Stars evolve gradually, releasing energy over millions of years. Planets rotate with precision, orbiting their suns with perfect balance. Galaxies expand and drift, shaped by gravitational forces that provide order and stability over vast distances. Observing or visualizing these cosmic rhythms encourages the mind to internalize similar patterns, reinforcing calm and a sense of predictability. Just as celestial systems transition without disruption, the human brain and body move through the final stages of sleep with a natural grace, preparing for consciousness in a manner that feels effortless. The forest at dawn mirrors this cosmic elegance. Nocturnal creatures begin to shift toward diurnal patterns, moving quietly through underbrush, while trees and plants respond subtly to the first light of day. Leaves glisten with dew, streams flow calmly, and the air carries a sense of stillness that is slowly giving way to motion. Even in sleep, the brain perceives these environmental cues, which signal stability, safety, and continuity. These subtle signals support the transition from sleep to wakefulness, ensuring the process remains smooth and unforced. Dreams during this stage often blend abstract imagery with gentle narratives. You may find yourself floating through cosmic fields, passing slowly by planets, nebulae, and clusters of distant stars, while simultaneously traversing calm landscapes of forests or oceans. These dream experiences provide emotional integration, allowing the mind to process feelings, refine memories, and release residual tension. Much like dark matter shapes the universe unseen, these quiet processes shape mental and emotional equilibrium without conscious effort. Breathing remains slow, steady, and calming, anchoring the body as it prepares for gentle arousal. Heart rate rises gradually, supporting circulation and energy distribution, while muscles remain relaxed yet responsive. Hormonal shifts occur subtly. Cortisol increases to prime alertness, melatonin decreases to allow wakefulness, and other regulatory hormones balance internal systems. This orchestration mirrors the cosmos, where forces operate in perfect harmony, maintaining stability across unimaginable scales. Sleep, in this sense, aligns human physiology with universal principles, ensuring readiness without stress. Time perception continues to stabilize in this final stage. The mind begins to reconcile the fluidity experienced in deep sleep with the linear flow of waking life. Moments expand and contract, yet there is an underlying sense of progression toward consciousness. Cosmic rhythms provide a metaphor for this process. Just as galaxies and stars evolve gradually and planetary systems orbit predictably, the mind transitions smoothly from internal exploration to external engagement. Auditory and visual cues gently reinforce this preparation. Birds may begin their first calls, leaves rustle lightly in the breeze, and streams reflect early sunlight. Imagined or visualized cosmic scenes, slowly rotating planets, drifting asteroids, and distant galaxies add a reassuring sense of order and continuity. These combined environmental and cosmic signals create a balanced, calming framework for awakening, allowing the mind to remain anchored even as alertness increases. Emotionally, this phase allows final integration. Fears and anxieties from the day are softened and contextualized, positive experiences are reinforced, and mental clarity begins to return. This process mirrors universal dynamics. Stars recycle elements that will form new systems, galaxies redistribute mass across vast distances, and black holes shape matter without disruption. Sleep, like the universe, ensures that energy, physical, emotional, and cognitive, is efficiently organized and aligned, preparing the individual for the day ahead. Subtle bodily movements support the transition. Fingers flex, toes stretch, and muscles adjust to the changing state of consciousness. These movements are not forced, they are guided by internal rhythms and environmental cues. The body, like the universe, operates under principles of effortless balance. Even the smallest adjustments occur in harmony with larger processes, ensuring stability while accommodating change. As full consciousness nears, the mind perceives a continuity between the night's rest and the day ahead. The universe, with its immense networks of stars, planets, and cosmic phenomena, provides a metaphorical backdrop. Stability, patience, and continuity are constants, whether on a galactic scale or within the human nervous system. The forest, with its gradual transition from night to day, offers a tangible reflection of these cosmic rhythms. Together, they reinforce the notion that change, when guided by natural principles, can be smooth, harmonious, and reassuring. Finally, the sleeper reaches a state of gentle wakefulness. Sleep's restorative, integrative, and preparatory functions have been fully realized. The body is rejuvenated, the mind is balanced, and awareness has returned gradually, without abrupt disruption. The universe continues its patient unfolding, demonstrating that cycles of rest and activity, transformation and stability are universal principles that govern both cosmic and human life. In this alignment, the sleeper emerges ready to embrace the day with calm, clarity, and a profound connection to the rhythms of the world around them. As morning light begins to deepen, sleep's final threads weave the mind and body into readiness for the day ahead. This stage is neither abrupt nor forceful. It is a gentle unfolding in which awareness returns gradually, while the restorative benefits of deep sleep remain fully intact. Neural activity increases in measured patterns, allowing cognition, memory, and emotional processing to synchronize with the body's awakening systems. The brain consolidates the night's experiences, arranging them for long-term retention while reframing emotional content for balance and calm. In this way, sleep completes a full cycle of restoration, integration, and preparation for the conscious world. The cosmos offers a perfect metaphor for this process. Planets continue their unhurried orbits, stars maintain nuclear fusion with steady precision, and galaxies evolve over immense spans of time without abrupt shifts. These cosmic patterns reflect a universal principle: meaningful change occurs through gradual, predictable rhythms. Human physiology mirrors this principle during the final stages of sleep. Heart rate, breathing, and circulation adjust naturally and harmoniously, preparing the body for activity without creating stress or disorientation. The universe demonstrates that balance and continuity are the foundations of all stable systems, whether cosmic or biological. On Earth, the environment participates subtly in this transition. Forests awaken slowly, with birds beginning their early songs, leaves catching the first glimmers of light, and small animals stirring from their nocturnal rest. Streams continue their gentle flow, reflecting the morning sky in calm ripples. These environmental cues, whether perceived consciously or subconsciously, reassure the brain that the world remains stable and predictable. This sense of security allows the sleeper to return to wakefulness smoothly, much like celestial bodies move predictably within the vast expanse of space. Dreams during this phase are increasingly coherent, blending past experiences with imaginative imagery. You may float among galaxies while simultaneously walking through misty forests, merging cosmic expanses with the familiar landscapes of Earth. These dreams serve as a final integration, allowing the mind to process emotions, consolidate memories, and prepare for the sensory input of the day ahead. Like invisible forces shaping the universe, dark matter and gravity, these processes influence mental and emotional balance without requiring direct awareness, ensuring readiness for waking life. Breathing anchors the body as it transitions. Each inhalation delivers oxygen efficiently to every organ, while exhalation releases residual tension. The cardiovascular system increases output gradually, ensuring muscles and organs are primed for movement. Hormonal shifts continue. Cortisol rises to enhance alertness, melatonin declines to allow wakefulness, and neurotransmitters adjust to support attention and cognition. This orchestration, effortless and precise, mirrors the way the universe operates. Planets maintain orbits, stars sustain energy, and galaxies evolve without conscious interference, demonstrating that harmony and readiness emerge naturally through structured rhythm. Time perception continues to stabilize. While deep sleep offers fluidity, this phase gradually reintroduces a linear sense of progression, allowing the sleeper to align with the sequence of the waking day. This transition mirrors cosmic principles. Events in space unfold over incomprehensible timescales, yet within that span, order and predictability prevail. The mind, through sleep, experiences a compressed reflection of these rhythms, emerging with both temporal awareness and a retained sense of calm. Auditory and visual cues reinforce this process. Early birdsong, the rustle of leaves, and the quiet movement of water act as gentle indicators that the external environment is active yet stable. In parallel, the imagined expanses of space provide a metaphorical sense of calm, slowly rotating planets, drifting asteroids, and distant galaxies maintain their courses without urgency. These sensory and imaginative cues together anchor the mind, enhancing the gentle emergence from sleep while reinforcing feelings of security and balance. Emotionally, this stage facilitates integration and perspective. The mind evaluates experiences from the previous day, reducing the intensity of stressors while reinforcing positive experiences. Dreams may revisit conflicts or challenges in a safe, symbolic context, allowing the brain to reframe and process them effectively. In this way, the night sleep ensures that waking consciousness begins with emotional clarity and stability. The universe models this principle on a grand scale. Stars, planets, and galaxies continuously process and redistribute matter and energy, maintaining balance without abrupt disruption. Sleep mirrors this cosmic efficiency, organizing internal resources for optimal function. Subtle physical movements support the transition. Fingers, toes, and limbs adjust slightly, muscles tone gently, and posture prepares for upright activity. These motions occur naturally, guided by internal rhythms rather than conscious effort. The body's seamless coordination reflects universal principles. Stability is maintained while accommodating gradual change. Just as celestial bodies move predictably through space, the human body adapts to waking seamlessly, preserving balance while initiating readiness. Finally, the mind begins to re-establish its connection with external reality. Sensory awareness expands, emotions are balanced, and cognition emerges fully prepared for the day's demands. The universe, with its slow yet precise cycles, provides a reassuring template. Transitions are most effective when gradual, aligned with rhythm, and supported by underlying stability. Sleep's final phase embodies these principles, ensuring that the mind and body awaken restored, harmonized, and ready to engage with life. In this alignment, the sleeper emerges into morning light, carrying the calm, clarity, and resilience cultivated throughout the night, fully attuned to both inner rhythms and the world around them. As dawn spreads its first subtle light across the horizon, the sleeper remains in a delicate threshold between sleep and wakefulness. This is a phase where the mind gently reorients itself to the external world, while the body continues to benefit from the restorative processes of the night. Neural pathways fire in harmonious sequences, connecting emotional, cognitive, and sensory networks. Memories from the previous day are finalized for long-term storage, while lingering emotional residues are softened and reframed. This final stage of sleep is not abrupt. It mirrors the steady, deliberate unfolding of the universe itself, where even the most dramatic changes occur gradually, over spans of time that allow equilibrium to remain intact. In the cosmos, transitions follow similar principles. Stars shift in brightness and temperature over millions of years, planets rotate in precise orbits, and galaxies evolve under the influence of gravity. Black holes accumulate matter slowly, shaping the surrounding environment without sudden disruption. These celestial processes illustrate that significant change does not require haste or force. It requires rhythm, patience, and balance. The human body, emerging from sleep, follows the same natural laws. Heart rate, breathing, and circulation gradually align with the demands of wakefulness, preparing the organism without stress or shock. Just as the universe maintains stability amid motion, sleep ensures that the body awakens harmoniously. The natural world reinforces this transition. Forests at dawn are in subtle motion. Birds stretch their wings and call softly, small mammals begin tentative movements, and leaves glisten as dew reflects the first light. Streams continue their gentle flow, and the air carries hints of warmth and humidity. These environmental cues are detected subconsciously, signaling to the brain that the world is stable and predictable. This reassurance allows the mind to emerge gradually from sleep, confident that the external environment supports its safe return to full awareness. Dreams in this stage are often more coherent, though still calm and soothing. The imagery may combine cosmic and terrestrial landscapes, such as drifting between galaxies while walking through misty forests or floating past distant planets above quiet oceans. These dream sequences continue to integrate experiences, emotions, and memories, allowing the brain to consolidate learning and refine emotional responses. Much like unseen forces in the universe shape matter and energy over time, dreams influence the mind quietly, ensuring emotional balance and cognitive clarity. Breathing remains a central stabilizing force. Each inhale delivers oxygen efficiently to every part of the body, while each exhale releases residual tension. Heart rate increases gradually, circulation supports muscle readiness, and muscles themselves begin to tone gently in anticipation of movement. Hormones shift subtly. Cortisol rises to promote alertness, melatonin declines to reduce sleep pressure, and neurotransmitters adjust to support cognitive engagement. This orchestration occurs naturally and seamlessly, reflecting universal principles of balance, rhythm, and coordination. Time perception continues to normalize. The fluid, expansive sense of time experienced during deep sleep gradually reintroduces linearity, allowing the mind to align with the temporal flow of the waking day. This mirrors cosmic cycles, where time is relative, expansive, and interwoven with motion and gravity. Sleep facilitates the integration of temporal perception, ensuring the mind emerges ready to interact effectively with external time-based cues, schedules, and demands. Auditory and visual cues in the environment reinforce awakening. Early birdsong, gentle leaf movement, and faint water flow provide a reassuring backdrop, signaling that the world is orderly and safe. Imagined cosmic visuals, rotating planets, drifting asteroids, and distant galaxies offer a metaphorical reinforcement of stability. The mind interprets these signals as confirmation that the environment supports gradual emergence, enhancing calm and ensuring a smooth transition. Emotionally, this phase consolidates balance. Stress from prior events is reframed, minor anxieties are diminished, and positive experiences are strengthened. Dreams and neural integration work together to ensure resilience and mental clarity. The universe models similar dynamics on a grand scale. Stars produce elements that will form new celestial bodies, galaxies reorganize matter through gravitational forces, and cosmic evolution occurs without abrupt disruption. Sleep mirrors these universal principles, orchestrating physical, cognitive, and emotional alignment in preparation for conscious engagement. Subtle bodily movements accompany this phase of awakening. Fingers flex, toes stretch, and the body shifts slightly in response to the emerging state of alertness. These movements are gentle and coordinated, reflecting internal rhythms rather than conscious effort. Just as planets rotate predictably and stars maintain their energy output without force, the body emerges naturally from sleep, maintaining stability while accommodating change. As full wakefulness approaches, the mind reestablishes its connection with the external world. Sensory awareness expands, emotions are balanced, and cognitive processes align for attention, decision-making, and interaction. The universe provides a powerful metaphor. Stability and continuity persist even amid change, demonstrating that the most profound transformations can occur gradually, supported by rhythm, balance, and harmony. Sleep's final stage embodies these principles, ensuring that the mind and body awaken fully restored, poised, and aligned with the natural rhythms of both the body and the cosmos. In this gentle emergence, the sleeper experiences the culmination of the night's journey. The body is revitalized, the mind integrated, and the emotional state balanced. The universe continues its patient, measured evolution, reflecting the same principles that guided the human organism through rest and awakening. The alignment of internal and external rhythms ensures that the day begins with calm, clarity, and readiness, carrying forward the serenity and restorative power cultivated during sleep into the waking world. As the sun climbs higher above the horizon, the final remnants of night's deep restorative processes fade, leaving the body and mind fully prepared for conscious engagement. This stage of sleep, though subtle, is crucial in bridging the tranquility of the night with the activity of the day. Neural networks continue to stabilize, linking the emotional, cognitive, and sensory systems in a coherent and balanced manner. The brain consolidates memories, integrates experiences, and ensures that emotional processing from the night's dreams is complete. At the same time, The body continues to adjust heart rate, circulation, and muscle tone, facilitating a smooth and gentle emergence from slumber without any abruptness. Observing the cosmos provides a profound parallel to this delicate transition. Stars emit light with unwavering consistency, planets maintain their orbits with precise motion, and galaxies rotate gracefully along invisible gravitational currents. Black holes continue to attract matter slowly, shaping the surrounding space over vast periods. These cosmic processes demonstrate that even significant change occurs with patience, rhythm, and balance rather than haste. Sleep functions in the same way, allowing the human mind and body to awaken naturally, guided by intrinsic patterns rather than external pressure. The universe's patient unfolding mirrors the principles of equilibrium, ensuring that every system can adapt without losing harmony. The environment around the sleeper also contributes subtly to this stage. Forests begin to wake gradually, birds chirp softly, leaves move lightly in the morning breeze, and the air carries the warmth and scent of the new day. Streams reflect the slowly strengthening light, creating patterns of movement that signal stability and continuity. Even in a semi-conscious state, the brain interprets these cues as reassurance that the world is orderly and predictable, supporting the gentle transition from sleep to wakefulness. Like the cosmos, nature demonstrates that balance and rhythm are fundamental to smooth, effective transitions. Dreams during this phase often combine cosmic and earthly imagery in gentle, flowing narratives. One might imagine drifting through the rings of Saturn while simultaneously walking through a serene forest, or gliding past distant nebulae while listening to the soft sound of water on Earth. These experiences continue to integrate cognitive, emotional, and sensory information, refining the mind's capacity to respond to external stimuli while reinforcing inner equilibrium. The process mirrors the universe, where unseen forces such as gravity and dark matter shape large-scale structures without abrupt intervention, ensuring stability across vast distances. Breathing remains a crucial anchor. Each inhalation delivers oxygen efficiently throughout the body, while exhalation releases residual tension and supports relaxation. Heart rate increases gradually, circulation supplies the muscles with energy, and the body subtly adjusts posture and muscle tone in preparation for movement. Hormonal changes accompany these shifts. Cortisol rises to promote alertness, melatonin decreases to permit wakefulness, and neurotransmitters adjust to support cognitive readiness. The body's seamless coordination reflects the rhythms of the universe. Everything operates in balance, and every adjustment occurs harmoniously within an interconnected system. Time perception gradually becomes more linear. The elasticity experienced in deep sleep begins to resolve, allowing the mind to synchronize with the temporal flow of the waking day. This process mirrors cosmic cycles, where time unfolds differently across space and scale, yet continuity is maintained. Sleep enables the mind to reconcile these rhythms internally, emerging prepared to engage with real-world temporal demands, schedules, and sequences. Auditory and visual cues reinforce the gentle awakening. Morning birdsong, soft rustling of leaves, and the reflective glimmer of streams act as natural signposts, guiding the brain toward alertness while maintaining a sense of calm. Imagined cosmic visuals, slowly spinning planets, orbiting moons, and distant galaxies, provide a metaphorical sense of stability, demonstrating that change and activity can coexist with serenity. Together, these cues encourage a smooth transition, preserving the night's restorative benefits while preparing the mind for conscious engagement. Emotionally, this phase ensures balance and clarity. Residual anxieties and stresses from the previous day are reframed, minor conflicts are resolved subconsciously, and positive experiences are reinforced. The mind consolidates learning, integrates emotional responses, and primes itself for problem-solving and decision-making. The universe models this principle on a grand scale. Stars, planets, and galaxies continuously process and redistribute energy and matter without abrupt disruption. Sleep functions similarly, orchestrating internal systems with precision and care to ensure optimal readiness. Subtle movements accompany this final stage of awakening. Fingers, toes, and muscles shift gently, guided by internal rhythms rather than conscious intent. Postural adjustments prepare the body for standing or movement. This natural progression mirrors the movement of celestial bodies. Planets rotate, stars emit energy steadily, and galaxies evolve over time, all without force, yet with precise coordination. The body's actions are similarly effortless, ensuring stability while accommodating the transition to consciousness. Finally, the sleeper's mind and body reach full integration. Sensory awareness expands, cognitive functions become active, and emotional equilibrium is maintained. The universe's patient and orderly operation offers a template for this transition. Profound change can occur without abruptness, guided by underlying stability and rhythm. Sleep's final phase embodies this principle, leaving the individual fully restored, balanced, and ready to engage with the day. The body carries the calm and clarity cultivated through the night, harmonized with both internal cycles and the broader rhythms of the cosmos, prepared to embrace the waking world with ease and serenity. As the day's first light grows stronger, the sleeper enters the ultimate phase of emergence, a delicate state where the mind and body transition seamlessly from night to wakefulness. This stage is characterized by calm alertness, a gentle sharpening of focus, and the final alignment of physiological and psychological processes. Neural activity shifts toward faster, more coordinated patterns, integrating the night's restorative sleep, dreams, and emotional processing into coherent readiness for conscious engagement. Memory consolidation completes its work, emotional residues are balanced, and the body is energized subtly, preparing muscles, circulation, and sensory systems for the day ahead. This gradual, harmonious process mirrors the elegant dynamics of the universe, where every change occurs according to rhythm and natural law. In the cosmos, transformation is measured and patient. Stars continue to burn steadily, planets rotate with precision, and galaxies drift along gravitational currents in quiet synchrony. Even black holes, immense in scale, accumulate matter slowly, shaping their surroundings without abrupt disruption. These cosmic patterns provide a profound metaphor for the human body and mind as they awaken. Like celestial systems, physiological processes, heart rate, respiration, circulation, adjust gradually, following natural rhythms to prepare the body for activity without stress. Sleep has orchestrated this alignment, ensuring readiness while preserving calm, just as the universe operates through precise, orderly forces. The natural world reinforces this stage of awakening. Forests respond subtly to the strengthening light, birds begin to sing, small mammals stir, and the rustling of leaves conveys life and continuity. Streams glimmer as the sun's rays touch their surface, and the air carries the scents and sounds of the new day. Even in near sleep, the brain registers these cues as reliable indicators of stability and safety. This sense of order reassures the mind, allowing the transition from sleep to wakefulness to occur without tension or abruptness. The world, like the cosmos, demonstrates that gradual, coordinated processes create harmony and predictability. Dreams at this stage often blend abstract and realistic imagery. One might imagine gliding past nebulae while walking through sun-dappled forests, or floating alongside distant planets above quiet oceans. These dream sequences continue to integrate cognitive, emotional, and sensory information, providing the mind with a final rehearsal of experiences and skills for the day ahead. Much like unseen forces such as gravity shape the cosmos, these processes organize mental and emotional patterns without conscious intervention, reinforcing balance and readiness. Breathing remains a central anchor in this phase. Each inhale provides oxygen to sustain energy, while each exhale releases tension and stabilizes the nervous system. Heart rate increases gradually, circulation supports muscles and organs, and subtle postural adjustments prepare the body for upright activity. Hormonal shifts fine-tune the system. Cortisol rises to support alertness, melatonin falls to allow wakefulness, and neurotransmitters adjust to enable cognitive engagement. The seamless coordination of these processes reflects universal principles. Like celestial mechanics, human physiology operates efficiently and harmoniously, guided by intrinsic rhythms. Time perception normalizes fully. The fluid, expansive sense of time experienced during deep sleep gives way to the linear structure of the waking day. The mind aligns with environmental cues, schedules, and expectations, integrating internal rhythms with external temporal flow. Cosmic analogs reinforce this pattern. Planets orbit consistently, stars rotate steadily, and galaxies evolve gradually. Sleep equips the mind and body to navigate time in this structured way while preserving the calm and flexibility cultivated during rest. Auditory and visual stimuli facilitate the final transition. Birds sing in a predictable cadence, leaves rustle gently, and water flows with soft, reflective patterns. Visualized cosmic elements, planets, galaxies, and nebulae offer symbolic reassurance of stability, order, and continuity. These sensory cues ensure the mind perceives safety and predictability, anchoring attention while maintaining the serenity built during sleep. The alignment of real-world and imagined patterns encourages a smooth awakening, reinforcing the internal sense of balance. Emotionally, this stage ensures equilibrium. Stress from the previous day is reframed, minor anxieties are reduced, and positive experiences are reinforced. Neural integration allows emotional and cognitive processing to complete, leaving the mind calm, resilient, and prepared to engage in conscious activity. The universe mirrors this principle on a vast scale. Matter is continuously organized, energy is redistributed, and celestial systems evolve with precision, maintaining equilibrium even amid change. Sleep emulates this principle, orchestrating internal alignment without abrupt disruption. Subtle bodily movements accompany the transition. Muscles flex lightly, posture adjusts, and small motions prepare the body for motion. These actions occur naturally, guided by internal rhythms rather than conscious effort, reflecting the same graceful coordination seen in cosmic systems. Planets rotate, stars emit energy, and galaxies evolve, all without force yet with perfect harmony. Similarly, the human body moves effortlessly through this phase, maintaining stability while accommodating the awakening process. Finally, full consciousness emerges gently. Sensory awareness expands, cognitive functions engage, and emotional balance is maintained. Sleep has completed its restorative, integrative, and preparatory roles, leaving the body renewed and the mind clear and aligned. The universe continues its patient, rhythmic unfolding, offering a model for smooth, gradual, and harmonious transitions. The sleeper awakens ready for the day, carrying forward calm, focus, and balance cultivated through the night, harmonized with both internal rhythms and the natural order of the world. As the morning progresses, the sleeper enters the final moments of transition from restorative sleep to full wakefulness. This phase is subtle but essential, serving as the culmination of hours of deep, dream-filled, and integrative rest. Neural activity continues to align, linking cognitive, emotional, and sensory pathways in a coherent pattern that supports attention, memory, and readiness. The body, fully supported by hours of recovery, gradually shifts into a state of alertness. Heart rate increases slightly, circulation optimizes energy distribution, and muscle tone adjusts in preparation for upright movement. These changes occur with precision and calm, ensuring that the transition remains gentle and harmonious, without startling the mind or body. In the cosmos, this concept is mirrored on an immense scale. Stars burn steadily over millions or billions of years, releasing energy without abrupt change. Planets maintain stable orbits, rotating and revolving with unwavering predictability. Galaxies evolve through gravitational forces, and even black holes, among the most powerful entities in the universe, shape their surroundings gradually and deliberately. These cosmic rhythms provide a powerful template for understanding the final stage of awakening. Major transformations can occur smoothly when guided by natural, balanced processes. The natural world participates subtly in this transition. Forests awaken gradually as light intensifies. Birds chirp with increasing activity, leaves shimmer in the morning sun, and streams continue their reflective, gentle flow. Even small movements, rustling branches or shifting dew, provide reassurance to the subconscious mind that the world is stable and predictable. The brain, highly sensitive to patterns, interprets these environmental cues as indicators of safety, reinforcing the calm established during sleep and allowing the transition to full wakefulness to proceed without stress. Dreams at this stage are usually gentle, coherent, and symbolic, blending cosmic and terrestrial imagery. A sleeper might imagine floating past distant planets, gliding through galaxies, or walking through serene forests touched by morning light. These dream narratives continue to integrate memories, emotions, and sensory experiences, offering the mind a final rehearsal of cognitive and emotional alignment before active consciousness resumes. Much like unseen gravitational forces shape the universe without immediate visibility, these processes quietly organize mental and emotional equilibrium. Breathing remains a key anchor. Each inhale supports oxygenation and energy renewal, while each exhale releases tension, ensuring the nervous system remains balanced. Heart rate and blood pressure adjust gently to meet the demands of activity, while hormonal changes, rising cortisol, declining melatonin, prepare the body for alertness. Muscles regain readiness while remaining relaxed, ensuring that physical transitions occur effortlessly. These processes mirror the principles of cosmic balance. Every force operates in rhythm, every motion coordinated without effort, and the outcome is stable, precise, and predictable. Time perception fully stabilizes during this phase. The elasticity and fluidity experienced in deep sleep resolve, allowing the mind to synchronize with the linear progression of the waking day. This mirrors the natural order of the cosmos, where time is continuous yet relative, stretching and contracting across different scales. Sleep equips the mind and body to navigate temporal demands efficiently while retaining the calm and continuity nurtured throughout the night. Auditory and visual cues continue to play a supporting role. Early morning sounds, the soft call of birds, the rustle of leaves, the flow of water, serve as gentle indicators that the external world is orderly. Imagined or visualized cosmic patterns, rotating planets, spiraling galaxies, and orbiting moons offer symbolic reinforcement of stability and continuity. These combined sensory inputs anchor attention and promote calm as full consciousness emerges, ensuring that awakening is balanced and seamless. Emotionally, this stage reinforces stability and integration. Stress from the prior day is minimized, minor anxieties are reframed, and positive experiences are strengthened in the mind's perception. The brain finalizes emotional consolidation, ensuring clarity, resilience, and preparedness for the day. The universe models similar dynamics. Stars recycle matter for new systems, galaxies redistribute mass gracefully, and energy flows continuously without disruption. Sleep mirrors these cosmic principles, orchestrating emotional, cognitive, and physiological alignment in preparation for the waking state. Subtle bodily movements accompany this stage, ensuring a smooth physical transition. Fingers flex, muscles stretch lightly, and posture adjusts naturally to support upright activity. These movements are guided by intrinsic rhythms rather than conscious effort, reflecting the same effortless coordination observed in cosmic systems. Just as planets rotate predictably and galaxies evolve without abruptness, the human body navigates the shift from sleep to wakefulness with grace, preserving stability and balance. Finally, the sleeper approaches full consciousness. Sensory awareness expands, cognitive processes activate, and emotional equilibrium is maintained. Sleep has fulfilled its restorative, integrative, and preparatory functions, leaving the mind clear, the body energized, and the spirit calm. The universe, continuing its patient, rhythmic unfolding, provides a template for smooth and balanced transitions, reinforcing that change need not be abrupt to be effective. In this final stage, the sleeper emerges into the day, carrying forward the serenity, clarity, and resilience cultivated throughout the night, harmonized with both internal rhythms and the broader patterns of the natural and cosmic world. As the sun rises fully, bathing the world in gentle light, the sleeper reaches the completion of the night's restorative journey. This final stage of sleep-to-wake transition embodies harmony, balance, and calm readiness, integrating every physical, cognitive, and emotional process that unfolded throughout the night. Neural networks are fully synchronized, memory consolidation is complete, and emotional regulation has restored equilibrium. The body is revitalized with optimized circulation, alert yet relaxed muscles, and a heart rate and respiratory rhythm prepared for activity. Even the smallest internal systems, from cellular repair to hormonal balance, have aligned to support a smooth, energetic, and balanced awakening. The cosmos offers a profound parallel. Stars emit energy steadily over millions of years, planets rotate in precise orbits, and galaxies drift along gravitational currents with effortless coordination. Black holes accumulate matter, shaping their environments without abrupt disruption. These processes demonstrate that even the most profound transformations can occur gradually, guided by rhythm and natural law. Similarly, the body and mind, having journeyed through cycles of deep sleep, REM phases, and gentle transitional awakenings, emerge fully restored, operating with precision and equilibrium. The natural world reinforces this state. Forests awaken with quiet majesty, birds sing with clarity, small mammals begin their day, and sunlight filters through leaves, casting patterns on the forest floor. Streams reflect this light, flowing in predictable, soothing motions. Even subtle sounds, the rustle of foliage, the whisper of wind, signal stability and continuity. The brain interprets these cues as indicators of safety and balance, further supporting the emergence from sleep into conscious engagement. Like the universe, nature demonstrates that order, rhythm, and measured progression ensure smooth transitions. Dreams at this final stage are often fleeting yet symbolic, integrating the night's cognitive, emotional, and sensory experiences. One may recall floating past distant galaxies, walking through calm forests, or gliding across serene oceans. These experiences reinforce emotional balance, mental clarity, and a sense of continuity. As with cosmic forces that shape the universe without direct visibility, these dream processes organize the mind quietly and effectively, allowing the sleeper to awaken fully aligned and prepared for the day. Breathing remains a gentle anchor, supporting oxygenation, relaxation, and energy flow. Each inhale fills the lungs and energizes the body, while each exhale releases residual tension. Heart rate and circulation adjust naturally, preparing muscles and organs for activity. Hormonal systems fine-tune alertness. Cortisol peaks appropriately, melatonin wanes, and neurotransmitters recalibrate to support cognition and focus. This orchestration reflects universal harmony, just as planets, stars, and galaxies operate seamlessly within gravitational and energetic laws. The body navigates its awakening with effortless precision. Time perception is fully re-established. The fluidity of sleep dissolves into the linearity of day, and the mind aligns with the sequence of events, schedules, and environmental cues. Cosmic rhythms provide a metaphor. Despite the vast, variable scales of time in the universe, events unfold predictably, and change occurs in accordance with natural law. Sleep mirrors this principle, enabling humans to emerge into structured temporal awareness without losing the calm, resilience, and clarity cultivated during rest. Auditory and visual cues complete the transition. Birds sing, leaves rustle in the breeze, water shimmers under sunlight, and distant sounds convey stability. Visualized cosmic elements, rotating planets, drifting asteroids, and distant galaxies reinforce a sense of continuity and order, reminding the mind that change can occur gracefully and harmoniously. These cues, both real and imagined, help integrate sensory awareness with cognitive and emotional readiness, anchoring the sleeper firmly in the present moment. Emotionally, the final stage ensures equilibrium. Stressors from the previous day are reframed or diminished, positive experiences are reinforced, and emotional resilience is strengthened. Neural integration from dreams and sleep consolidates these processes, leaving the mind clear, balanced, and prepared to face new experiences. On a cosmic scale, stars and galaxies continuously recycle matter and energy, maintaining equilibrium and promoting evolution without abrupt disruption. Sleep mirrors these principles, orchestrating the body and mind into optimal alignment. Subtle movements accompany this final awakening. Muscles flex lightly, joints adjust, and posture stabilizes, preparing the body for standing, walking, or movement. These motions occur effortlessly, guided by internal rhythm and coordination, reflecting the same precision observed in celestial systems. Just as the universe operates without sudden interruption, the body navigates its transition from sleep to wakefulness with grace and balance. Finally, full consciousness emerges. The sleeper is fully alert, the mind integrated, and the body restored. Sleep has completed its cycle. The night's restorative processes, dream integrations, and gentle transitions have culminated in a state of readiness, clarity, and calm. The universe continues its steady, harmonious unfolding, a mirror of the principles that guided the human body and mind through the night. The sleeper awakens with serenity, focus, and energy, carrying forward the balance and tranquility cultivated in harmony with both internal rhythms and the broader patterns of nature and cosmos, fully prepared to embrace the day.